What's going on YouTube, it's AyoRichie here and I'm back with another video. If you saw already, I had a bit of a torrid time against Feng in ranked in my latest video. So if you haven't seen that already, check it out. I'll leave it in the description for you to see. Feng Wei. Now this character is insane. He can mash out of basically any situation near enough. He's got Kempo, he's got parries, he's got punch sabakis, he's got backswing blows, he's got the maddest evasive moves. He's got moves with sidestep evasion. Like if I do sidestep 1+2 and sidestep 4, you get more evasion. Like very tricky character, very slippery character. But we're gonna get into the video and talk about some of the moves that he has and how to punish them, and then stuff to think about after punishing, you know, because of his panic moves and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, I think the first thing to obviously talk about when talking about the matchup is the fact that Feng's shoulder is a heat engager and it's probably got the best range on a 13 frame punish. I don't know about in the game, maybe in the game, maybe, like it's up there for sure. So what you need to understand is that anything Leo does that is -13 and above is going to get heavily punished by the shoulder if you're playing against a very good Feng player. So you should avoid kind of opting for these kind of moves too often. Like you have a lot of -12 moves, so that's fine. And the thing that's good about these moves is that when Feng players are running their offense, they tend to follow it up with things like back 4, with down forward 4, standing 3, things like this. And they will very easily fall into the trap of doing like 1-2-2, down forward 4, 1-2-2, back 4. You know, back 4 being a frame trap as well. So, and then obviously what Leo has for that. So if I record Feng doing that right now, so frame trap, kick parry, heat engager. A lot of the times, if you see me playing against Feng Wei, you'll see me opt for the up back one after a lot of punishes that he does, just for the fact that, you know, a lot of the follow-ups he will go for will be kicks, or there will be, you know, kind of slow moves like, I don't know, they might crouch and do while standing 1 and things like that. So it's not the most risky thing in the world. Like they won't really launch you for attempting the up back 1 parry. So there's that option. And then there's also the punch sabaki as well if they do opt for a punch afterwards, like if they want to take their frames. So the options in terms of parries are there. The normal defensive options are there as well. You know, after some situations you might want to do like sidestep low parry in case they go for things like 1-2-2, down back 3. Let's have a look. 1-2-2, 1-2-2, down forward 1, just something like this. Obviously this isn't the best thing to go for. So yeah, you got that. Let me actually see if you can sidewalk left the down back 3. Yeah, so no, there's no sidewalking left. So yeah, sidestep low parry. Can't even get it in P mode though. Or sidestep block as well. Sidestep block, you know, you get your launch, which is important against a move that is, you know, so strong and counter hit. Yeah, very annoying move and very hard to deal with, honestly. But yeah, you want to get your sidestep, you want to get your small punish just to make sure you're getting something. Sidestep duck while standing 4, 1+2 can work as well. So yeah, these are just some options. Obviously he's got the back 4 as well, which is worth labbing. Back 4. So yeah, you won't be able to step, but you can backdash because of the pushback. Not all the time, but sometimes, as you can see, and then you get a full launch. So worth trying out. You know, backdashing the back 4 and then getting a launch. So these are after common punish as well. 1-2-2 is a very common punish from Feng. They also have 1-2-2 into back turn as well. So yeah, let's see. +5. If you want to deal with this, I believe common option is the 1+2, but down jab will beat that as well. So if they really want to, you know, mess with you, they'll have to delay their timing and stuff in order to punish you for going for like a crouch jab. Yeah, it doesn't seem like sidestepping is an option either. Yeah, so crouch jab is a good option if they do up to 1-2-2 into anything from back turn. You will snuff the low, you'll snuff the mid, but then they can change their timing and, you know, mess you up for going for a down jab. So don't get too, you know, obvious with your option, with your retaliation. So yeah, that's just some punishers. Let's look at like more stringy type of things. So we got while standing 1-2. Whoops. We have while standing 1-2-1. We have, sorry. We have while standing 1-3. And then we have while standing 1-2, delayed one. I think I delayed that. We'll try that one first. Okay, I didn't delay it enough. Oops. Okay, so delayed one. So we'll look at this one first. Okay, so side step right, side step left. Obviously for a full launch. Punch Sabaki. For a full launch as well. But yeah, side step either way, just to get around that. But then obviously you will lose out against something like this. Oh wait. Okay, so if they just do it immediately, it jails, so you won't even get punished for trying to step, which is actually pretty sick to know. And then you get the 14 frame punish. Heat engage into mix them up. So yeah, pretty cool option. Also you can duck here as well. Wow, you can literally just duck. So basically if you register that what they're doing while standing 1, you duck. Yeah, so ducking against while standing 1, pretty good option. Doesn't seem like you really get punished for it at all. So I'd say practice it so that you can get used to the fact that you will stay standing if they finish the string straight away like this. And then obviously get your punish. If they go for this, you know, and you duck, you got a lot of time to confirm the whiff and then get your launch punish. So yeah, while standing 1, duck, launch. So yeah, there's that option. Let's see. Yeah, trying to interrupt is just not a good idea. Obviously, the first option, just the while standing 1-2, is -12. So you can get a 2-2 punish, but I mean, it's just about what you think they might go for, really. Being defensive is probably a good option, because he doesn't really have like a knockdown low that's gonna, you know, scare you, to be honest. So you can kind of just be patient with it, you know, wait for them to finish it sometimes. You do get some crazy Feng players that will go for things like while standing 1-2 into shoulder, you know, after a delay. You know, that's also an option that they go for sometimes, just to fuck with you. Yeah, so yeah, it's just weird, just to change their timing. Like, it's strange. It's a strange situation, to be honest. Like, even though they're -12, because of the follow-up, you know, the mind game, you might freeze up and just hesitate, and then they go for another option like a down back 3 or something. Very common. So yeah, that's while standing 1. Do not be afraid to duck when you block while standing 1. Okay, so what else do we have? We have, let's go. Okay, so the full crouch low move that he has in Tekken 8 now, very annoying to deal with. A lot of people just get blown up by it, me included. This move here. Now obviously he can not commit to it and go into back turn. And this is how we deal with it as Leo. So this is actually a punish no matter what. So if I go for like a duck and then try and while standing 2, I will launch Sorry, no, sorry. Let me go again. If I duck the follow-up, I can launch with while standing 2. But as you saw, he recovered there. So, like, the recovery is insane when he does it. The fact that it doesn't stagger is literally ridiculous. But yeah, as Leo, you don't even need to worry about that because you have full crouch sweep as a punish for both options. So if you can get it in your muscle memory to punish this properly, you don't even need to worry about it anymore. Every time you go for a block, just realize what low you blocked, full crouch sweep, guaranteed follow-up. So yeah, this is good to have down and a very good option against Feng when they, you know, try and abuse that low. Because it is mad insane, but at least we get something pretty good against it. So we don't have to worry about that too much. A situation that is very annoying, but you can kind of deal with is, so like down 4, down back 3, down 4, side step 4. The thing with Feng, he's got very annoying lows up like at close range. So, well, to be even long range, to be honest, like the amount of range on down back 3 is crazy. But like up close, you have to worry about the side step 4. So like if you play into it and jab, you know, you're just gonna get punished straight away. So, and also down back 3 will obviously be jab as well. So playing into Feng's buttons at close range is very risky. So I would not advise it at all. You wanna maybe like do a backdash and then duck or something like that just to kind of stay away. Like here is cool in it, like alright, he's hitting me, but like it's not the end of the world. Let me see if I can like make the, okay, so let me see. I'm gonna KBD here. Let me see. Yeah, so you need to KBD. This is why you need to learn KBD in Tekken, because okay, there I got away with it, cool. But as you saw there, if I just do a single backdash, you know, I could just get launched. So doing a KBD to get out of clean hit range is very important here. And then obviously backdash duck is obviously an option as well. The reason I say that is because if they do like down 4 into back 4, which I'm gonna do now. So if I do backdash and then duck, as you can see, the backdash will block the back 4, and then if they go for something slow like a side step 4, I will also block that as well. Alright, let me add down back 3. Okay, that's not down back 3. Alright, let's add down back 3 into the fray. So backdash and then duck. Let's see if I block both options. Okay, blocked. 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 So yeah, being disciplined in your defense, it's still a thing in Tekken. Obviously there's a lot of situations where you have to guess and stuff, but like there is some scenarios where you can use actual defense to get around certain situations. Obviously bear in mind that we play online most of the time as well, so not everything's going to be completely reliable. But yeah, you do have the option to backdash duck as well. And now I'd say buttons that we can kind of use in order to like annoy Feng and kind of deal with Feng. Because you have to think about Kempo, right? Kempo is so strong. So if I do things like down 4 2+3 into while standing 4, let me turn off counter hit. If I do things like this into while standing 4, he can Kempo and just, you know, blow me up. If I go for this into while standing 4 1+2 and they do the backswing, it's a launcher on counter hit. So some of these situations have definitely propped up when I've played against Feng. So having an option that will beat both is very important. I feel like if you go for something like while standing 3-1, you shouldn't really have too much trouble. I'm going to switch just so that we can look at the situations instead of me just talking about it, because it's better that you see it visually.
Get ready for the next battle.
So let's look at these scenarios quickly. So Leo's option. So down 4 2+3, obviously, oh shit. Down 4 2+3, obviously insane low. You know, something that's gonna get us our pressure started and stuff. So we're gonna be bouncing a 3-1. Okay. Okay, so can Kempo the first part. Can he Kempo and punish? Okay, so he can Kempo and punish. So okay, let's try while standing 4 1+2. Yep. Launch. This character is very strong. Very, very strong. Believe me. Believe me. So if you want to challenge Kempo, you can go for things like this into full crouch sweep. Let me just test that because I don't want to just say it and it doesn't work. Like Feng is that character that like it's so hard to remember all of the defensive things that like he can do because there's just so many. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he can't Kempo away from this low, which is very good to know. So definitely keep full crouch low in mind after down forward 2+3. And then obviously we have while standing 1+2 as well, but it is -15, so bear that in mind. Very risky. Let's just take a look at this scenario. So yeah, you're gonna hit him, and you'll hit him if he Kempos as well. Hit him if he tries to do up forward 2. So yeah, this does beat all like button defensive options that you can do. But I guess he can heat burst. You know, so that layer is there. You know, power crushes and whatnot, heat bursts, you know, them things there. So we have options. We have options after down forward 2+3. Maybe a FF2 as well is a good option as well. For some reason I didn't think of that first. But yeah, that's a safer option to go for. But I guess up forward 2 will win. But yeah, he doesn't get a counter hit or anything crazy, so it's worth going for. He does have a punch Sabaki, but it's not as strong as it was in Tekken 7. Yeah, so he has options against FF2 as well. He can sidestep FF2 as well to both sides. Yeah. It's tricky. It's very tricky to pin down a way of hitting this character. I would say you have to have more of a defensive approach and like punish them heavily for making mistakes. You know, just trying to use their frames with like down forward 4 and things like that. But the second they start changing up their timing, things get really weird. But as long as you're doing the right things, like, you know, backdash duck after certain interactions, like down 4 while standing 1, things like that, then I feel like you can kind of have a game plan and just understand what you can do against him. You know, in your plus frames, it's important to go for things like down forward 3. But then you have to remember that he can Kempo as well, so it's not always safe to go for. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Kempo is so good in this game. There you go, down forward 3 after 1-2. 1-2 is very important here. There is nothing Feng can do here to deal with 1-2 into down forward 3 other than maybe a parry. But it doesn't even seem to be working here. Okay. Yeah, the parry I guess doesn't work here. So yeah. Down forward 3 is a good option. Forward 1+2 is a hard call out, but remember what I said about -14 moves, not the best thing to go for. You want to get in with like crouch dash moves and obviously use your Kempo against him, because the second you start getting comfortable and doing down 4 and down forward 3 after certain things. Now I'm going to show you what I mean now, just quickly. So let me just... So that is a punish, as you can see, just for doing down 4 into down 4. Punish, okay. Punish, like this is what I mean, like he can just confirm the punish like this very easily. So you can't get comfortable just poking, you have to think about the next button very carefully because there's just so many options to think about. So yeah, unfortunately there is no clear-cut way to like deal with all of the panic buttons and options that Feng has as a character, but at least we can kind of, you know, have data on what's punishable and, you know, at least, you know, a little backdash duck here and there to block some down back freeze. Sidestep ducks as well to get around, I don't know, down forward 1 and stuff like that. It's a very confusing matchup for all characters, to be honest. Leo has it a bit easier than others, I feel like, because after some scenarios, you know, you can do... So let's say, so Leo's 1-2, for example. After something like this, they might go for a back 4 and then you'll punish them heavily. Down forward 1, you punish them heavily. 1-2, you punish them heavily. So yeah, things like that, you can kind of call them out and get a full launch, which is good. So if you see that they're comfortable just, you know, retaliating with moves like this, with back 4, then yeah, down back 3 can come into place. So you obviously have moves like Hell Sweep, down forward 2+3 to kind of get them pressing. Also down forward 3 as well to get them pressing. So stuff like this, if you just keep using your not your frames, but the mental frames, if you keep using your mental frames, eventually they're gonna want to press, and that's when moves like this become more effective because they want to play into it, they want to press. You obviously have the fear of the follow-ups as well. 1, 2, 4, you know, things like that. So yeah, the more and more you use 1, 2, the more effective your offensive gameplay is going to be. So yeah, I feel like that's a rough guide on what you can do against Feng. It's hard to really, I could go through all of his moves and show you what's punishable and launch and stuff like that, but I feel like at this point, you know, we kind of understand that amount of what Feng can do. But you know, having an idea of what defensive options you can have will help you in the matchup more than, you know, just raw punishment. So thinking about the fact that you can backswing and knowing what option to go for, these type of things are the key factor in playing against this character. Obviously, you know, he's got the craziest mash tools ever. Back 1 is obviously there. Sabaki is there. Like, so it's hard to play outside of your frames. But, you know, when you have strong lows like Leo does, you can at least, you know, take your frames and then, you know, go under their retaliation, counter hit their Sabaki, you know, stuff like that. So those are the type of things you should think about. Down for 2+3 obviously is amazing. And then obviously just think about what they might do afterwards. You know, are they going to do Kempo? What are they going to do? You've got full crouch low. And obviously remember your punishment on full crouch low. Not full crouch, so what do you call this? So yeah, full crouch down forward 4. Just remember that you can always full crouch sweep this move. And yeah, that's a rough little guide on, you know, some stuff that you can do against Feng. Obviously I didn't put it into play very well when I played against Feng on ranked. That's on me. You know, I was exhausted, tired, all them things. You know, I might be making excuses, but it is what it is. But yeah, these are some things you can take away and, you know, kind of practice when you run into this character, because this character is super strong and we're gonna have to deal with him. So yeah, I hope this guide helps you, and if you want to see any other character guides, let me know, drop it in the comments and I will work on it for next time. Be easy everyone, take it easy, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.